feel discouraged?
Sir, when our expectations don't be up to what we have thought.
Then you get upset.
Yes, sir.
Correct. But when you keep on getting this kind of setbacks and upsets in your life, at some point of time you feel discouraged. So how do you recognize a person who's discouraged? He's not working at 100% power. He or she is not working at 100% power. And that person just keeps on doing it because there's no choice. I mean, there is no josh, there is no passion left. They've just lost it. They become like automations. So we meet a lot of people who are discouraged. So what I want to tell you today is that, okay, if you are discouraged, first of all, how to recognize it? The way you recognize it is that you're not feeling any enthusiasm anymore. You're not feeling any joy anymore. What you're doing seems to be like a burden for you. It's like karna padega, ab kya kare, kuch hone wala to hai nahi, nothing's going to happen, but I'm doing it. Okay? So it's a state like that when you're feeling discouraged. Now, if you don't deal with your discouragement, it will definitely, like guaranteed, lead to failure. Okay? So the faster you get out of discouragement, the better it is for you. You got it? Now, you want to get out of discouragement? You must be aware of one thing, that in that state in which you are discouraged, where is your attention? यानी कि उस परिस्थिति में आपका ध्यान किधर होगा? Your dhyan is only on the negative aspect of what is going on. For example, you're always only looking at what the thing is working, why is it not working, it should have been working. Okay, I have tried it so many times and nobody is here to encourage me. So you see negative in everything. So if you're feeling discouraged, your mind has got more attached to the negative side of things. Things which are going to make you even more discouraged. So what should you do? Very simple thing is, if you are able to switch your attention from that to what is it that is possible for you to do in your life. Now the only problem is that your mind is so attached to them, like a magnet, it's got stuck to all the negative stuff. It won't even look at that. Okay. So first thing you have to learn is to free your attention, free your mind and say, okay, all right, my attention is focused on things which are making me discouraged. वही नजर आता है मुझे. So how do I free my mind and focus it where it is going to be of more use to me? So firstly, the recognition and the desire that, listen, this state of discouragement, I may keep doing what I'm doing, but there's no energy, no passion, no commitment left anymore. If I keep on doing like this. Now, people do like this in many situations. People are discouraged and disappointed in marriage, in job, and you name it, in the sports that they are playing. And they're just doing it because they're doing it mechanically. There is no joy left in it. When you recognize that, notice how your attention is stuck to only those things which don't work. क्यों नहीं हो सकता, क्यों नहीं हो सकता, क्यों नहीं हो सकता. All that is what we are looking at. So that is the time when you take one of the first methods. Now I'm talking about how do you deal with discouragement when it happens. So what did I tell you? Put your attention on what is possible. Put your attention on who else has been doing it. Put your attention on looking for new possibilities. So dhyan is where it is on the negative right now. Why it can't be done, why I'm stuck, I'm sad, people are this, people are that, you're complaining and blaming. That's all your attention is on. Now you're going to switch it to something else. And what is the challenge? The challenge is your mind is stuck to the negative. So we need to free the mind. So here's a very simple exercise. In fact, I tell people to do this at least once every hour, normally, even if you're not feeling discouraged. So just put your head down, leave it loose and let it hang down and let your shoulders also hang down. And as you do that, you completely breathe out like this. and then you breathe in, and as you are breathing in, you're lifting your head up. Yeah, please do it 5 times. Now, if you've done it 5 times, it doesn't take much time, as you might have noticed, but you have to do it slowly. Slowly relax your shoulders and your neck muscles and put your head down and breathe out completely. And then slowly breathe in. Deep abdominal breathing is what you're supposed to do here. Okay, you've done it 5 times. Now please unmute yourself and tell me, how do you feel?
I'm sorry, I missed that. What do you exactly do?
So I said, if you are in a state of discouragement, you need to switch your attention to the negative, to what is possible. Unfortunately, your mind is completely attached to whatever you're resisting, which is discouraging you. So one of the simple exercises to free you up is to let your shoulders loose and your neck loose and breathe out slowly. And slowly breathe in. Please do it 5 times.
Okay.
And when you have done it 5 times, I'd like you to share with me, how do you feel? There's a lot of science behind it. When you do this, the most potent part of your brain, the frontal cortex, it starts firing more. Okay? And that's what you want. That part of your brain is what looks at possibilities and what can I do now? That's the part of the brain which is future oriented. So how do you feel now? One of you guys are doing the exercise or no?
Yes, I've done it.
All right. So how do you feel now? Okay, so now that you've freed your attention from whatever it is that is discouraging you, you can put your attention on what is your purpose. ये करना है. So there are 1 or 2 simple techniques to get your mind out of this frame and into that frame. Okay, one of them is call up 5 of your friends and tell them 5 things nice that is happening around. Give them 5 pieces of good news. Yeah, so you can easily find 5 people.
Tell
To
them
these 5
five,
people.
5 what? Tell them 5
People, 5 लोग ढूंढिए और उनको कोई अच्छी बात बताइए. Something positive that's happening in the world. Okay. Then another thing you can do is write down 5 things which are very good about you and 5 very good things that have happened to you in your life. And slowly you'll start seeing the discouragement dissipate. Okay. Next step, write down 5 things that is possible for you to do in your life, which will give you great joy as well as the productivity. 5 चीजें जिसको करके मुझे मजा आ जाए. What all have we told you? First, free your attention from the negative. Okay. And switch your mind to what is possible. And the way you start doing it is the rule of 5. Talk to 5 people, give them some good news. Yeah. And what is the other ones? Let me see how much you people remember. Write down 5 things that are working for you very nicely in your life. And write down 5 things that you can do in your life. Okay. It could be connected with the situation you're dealing with or anything. 5 things that you can do differently, which will also give you a lot of joy. Maza aayega karke. So these are very simple steps that I've told you. Okay. Now I'm afraid I'm here with you only up to 8:25. So next part is you ask me any questions about what you are specifically dealing with and where you are feeling discouraged in your life, in case you want to deal with that.
This exercise, I feel energy when I tilt my head back, a sort of energizing feeling when I do this.
Yes. It is quite. It actually makes your frontal cortex more potent. Your thinking brain has become more active. More energy is flowing.
Right.
So thank you very much for sharing it. Okay. Anybody's got any questions about dealing with discouragement, or has anybody got a specific situation where they are feeling discouraged and I can help you to get out of it?
No, I am feeling a little discouraged.
Okay.
I mean, I feel there are too many things to do and I'm not getting enough time to do them. And I'm feeling like I don't have much of human touch in this. Losing touch with
Okay.
people and all that.
Yeah. So do you notice how your mind is fixed on these things? Too many things to do and this and this.
Sorry?
You notice how your mind is fixed on these things that are not working for you.
Yeah.
Right? So your attention is fixed over there, no?
Yeah, sometimes. Yes.
Right. It is. Otherwise, why would you be feeling discouraged? And how is it affecting you? This feeling of discouragement? Not only are you feeling not so powerful in your life, but it's affecting you also in other ways. So how is it affecting you in other ways?
It's making me less productive, kind of.
I am not
Wasting a bit
getting
of
the
time.
productivity that I want.
Yeah.
So what do you do in life, Sanju?
I'm trying to set up a business online.
Yeah. So now that your thoughts are, your attention is fixed on all these things, how much time you are actually getting to devote to the business? And it's a new business. That means you need new ideas and you need to learn new things, ways of doing things.
Yeah.
You notice that you never feel that you're doing enough, and maybe you're not doing enough. Okay.
Yeah.
So now your attention is fixed over there and we want to free it up. So how do you free it up? You do that breathing exercise that I told you. That's step number 1.
Right.
So if you have done it, then your mind is relatively free. No, attention is free. Attention is like a spotlight. Where do you want to put it? You want to put it more on all these negative things that are disempowering you? Or do you want to focus it on what you want to make possible in this world?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So one exercise that you can do is think of 5 achievements that you've had in your life.
Achievements.
Yeah. 5 things that you did which you enjoyed and made you feel very good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Think about it. Remember it. Allow yourself to be in that experience where you were. Something great happened which you enjoyed. Right? Did you do that?
Yeah.
Good. Now we have enough people here. So you just pick up 5 people and tell them something nice that has happened. The world or anything nice about them which you see. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So do it.
Do it now.
Yeah. I mean, I thought we are dealing with your discouragement right now. No?
So here 5 people are
Any 5 people.
okay. I don't know most of them,
Anyway.
but
Yeah, you don't need to know them to tell them some good news or something great in the world. No?
all right. Let me go one by one from the people I can see on the screen. Alicia, it's a nice nice cool morning. Alicia,
Yes, sir.
yeah, it's a very nice, pleasant morning.
Yes, sir.
So how do you feel?
You don't have to get into an interaction. Just tell them 5 good things.
Sir, actually, what the problem is with me that when I'm studying and
Hello.
when
Stop, Alicia.
yes, sir.
You don't do this right now. Sanju is doing an exercise in which he's telling 5 nice things to 5 people. So just listen to it. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Move on to the next person.
Shabna,
Yeah, Sanjay.
I watched a nice documentary yesterday, which you'd probably also enjoy. It was called Inside Bill's Brain by Bill Gates,
Awesome.
part of it. So I recommend you watching it.
Yeah, definitely. Please share the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pritam Thakur.
Sanjay ji, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Ji. I think
Well, I have been seeing you regularly on this show, so you should be knowing me.
Yeah. I've heard you talk. You are also a regular.
Do the exercise, please. You can have your conversation later.
Pritam Ji, I think it's a joy to have pets, to enjoy and to have them for company. So I would recommend keeping a pet if you don't have anyone or if you are feeling a little lonely. All right.
Okay. Beautiful. So you can do this with 5 people. And then the next exercise you will do in this situation is
Thank you.
5 things that you can do differently today, which you enjoy. It could be part of your work also, but you do it with enjoyment. What are those 5 things that you can do?
But it has to do with my work.
Could be anything, preferably work, but if you want to do anything else which makes you feel happy and inspired, idea is to get out of the discouragement state and get into action.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 things that you'll do differently today.
Well, one thing could be just to go out for a movie and relax and watch it.
Okay, I can go out for a movie and relax and watch it. What else is possible?
Another thing could be going and maybe going for a short drive and go to the beach or something.
Okay, are you in Chennai or what?
No, I'm in Bombay.
Oh, you are our Mumbai car. Where do you stay in Bombay?
New Bombay.
Okay, what else? What else is possible for you?
Okay, then maybe call up a friend and have a nice chat.
Yeah, 5 things. Yeah, so that's one thing, and you can actually do it, and you will feel that your discouragement is going. Now comes the most important part. Okay, so focus on the successful business that you wish to create. Okay. Once you've got rid of that doom and gloom and attachment to the negative in your brain that's going on, now look at 5 actions you can do today which will take your business forward.
Right.
Because see, the idea is if your focus is on the things which are making you discouraged, you are taking it out from there, freeing yourself up, and then putting your focus on what will give you the results that you desire.
Okay.
Then, so now this discouragement cannot get a hold over you. It's very simple. Got that, everybody? We have told you. So remember one thing, if you do not deal with discouragement, it will eventually lead to failure. So if you notice this discouragement coming in, immediately do these steps. Very simple steps to do. First, the breathing, and then this rule of 5, these things which I've asked you to do. Okay. So that's it from my side today. That's my message for the day. So Shabana ji, thank you very much.
So I think Alisha wanted to talk to you about something. So,
but I've got 2 minutes. Yes, Alisha, go ahead.
No, sir, I have understood that. Means every time when I feel that my marks are not up to my expectations, even when I'm studying, so I will be doing these 2 things.
Yeah, these 3, 4 things. When you do that, and by the way, when you are studying, na, Alisha, this breathing exercise, you should do it after every half an hour. Suddenly you will find that you're able to understand more, you're able to retain more. It's quite amazing because your brain becomes very sharp. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Thank you so much. Thank you for the privilege of coming in and listening to me. And see you when I see you. Bye-bye. God bless.
thank you so much.